Textify is officially on Spotify. Links in the description.
I need to talk to you, and I need you to actually hear me out. Not just skim over what I say, and then put your phone face down like you always do.
I'm in the middle of something right now. Can it wait until tonight when I'm home?
No, it really can't. Because tonight you'll be tired, and you'll say we'll talk tomorrow. And tomorrow will become next week. And next week will become never. Like everything else in life.
Okay, fine. What is it?
I need you to actually think about the last 2 years. Not from your perspective. From mine. Every single bill in this flat gets paid by me. I manage the direct debits. I call the landlord when something breaks. I deal with the letting agency. Every piece of housework gets done by me. The cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, the shopping. I booked our last holiday. I organized Christmas with your family. I remembered your mom's birthday when you forgot. I've done all of that while also working full-time. And while doing all of it, I've watched you disappear into that office and basically stop existing as a person in this relationship. That's from this morning. I washed up before work. You left your mug, and you always leave your mug. But it's not about the mug, Harry. It's never been about the mug.
Jenna, work picked up. A lot. I didn't have a choice about where my attention needed to go. I'm not doing this to hurt you. I'm doing it because I have to.
2 years, Harry. 2 full years of it picking up. If the job has needed everything you have for 2 whole years without letting up, then the job is the problem, not the solution. A job does not get to consume a person for 2 years and be called normal. And it's not something I'm supposed to just keep quietly accepting while I do everything else around you.
You don't understand what it's actually like. You don't see the pressure I'm under. You just see me at my desk and assume I'm choosing to be there. I'm not choosing it. It's not optional.
Don't you dare do that. Don't tell me I don't understand. I work just as many hours as you do. I come home just as tired. The difference is I have a goddamn backbone. I tell my boss when enough is enough. I draw a line. You used to draw lines, Harry. You used to finish work and actually come home. You used to take me out. We used to go out almost every other night when we first got together. I found that on my phone this morning. I'd forgotten what that looked like. Us just sitting somewhere together and actually being happy. When did that stop being something you wanted?
That's not fair. I still want that. Things just got complicated.
Things got complicated 2 years ago, and they have stayed complicated every single day since then. And in that time, you have put absolutely nothing into this. Not nothing as in a little bit less. Nothing as in genuinely zero. I feel like I live alone, Harry.
Look, I'm not doing this over text. I'm not having this whole conversation typed out like a list of charges. We can talk tonight.
You just said tonight when I said it, and I told you how that goes. So, no. We're talking now. Or we're not talking at all.
You know what? Go to hell. I mean that. I don't need to sit here and be told I have a backbone problem by someone who thinks managing a calendar makes her some kind of martyr. I'm going out for a drink after work tonight, so you can deal with being alone, since apparently you're so good at it.
I'm tired, Harry. So I want you to know something. I remember the person you were when we got together. I remember how hard you tried. How much effort you put into everything. How present you were. And I hope one day that person comes back. I genuinely hope that. But until he does, you can find somewhere else to live.
Are either of you still awake?
Yeah, what's up?
I just got in, actually. What time is it?
Nearly midnight. Aren't you supposed to be out tonight, Harry?
Yeah, I was. I'm outside the bar now. Just needed some air.
You okay?
Not really. Something happened tonight, and I need to tell someone about it because I'm not going to be able to sleep otherwise.
Okay. Well, what happened then?
I got pretty drunk. Like properly drunk. More than I intended to. But I want you both to hear me when I say that what I'm about to tell you was real. Like I know what I saw.
Sure, man. Just tell us.
There was a woman in the bar. Older. She was just sitting by herself at the far end of the room near the back. And she was watching me. Not in a normal way. Like she wasn't glancing over occasionally. She was just fixed on me. The whole time. I tried to ignore it, but it got to the point where I couldn't anymore. So I walked over and asked if she was all right. And she looked up at me and smiled. And she said, "You can call me Mother."
Mother?
Yeah, Just that. No other name. Just mother. And something about the way she said it made my whole body want to leave immediately. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't like meeting a strange person. It was more like something in me just knew to get away from her. So I told her I was heading off and I turned around to walk back toward the door.
And?
She hit me across the back with something. And when I turned around, she was just sitting there with her hands in her lap like nothing had happened. But I saw what was in her hand before she put it away. I drew that outside just now so I wouldn't forget it. That's what it looked like. It was a chameleon skeleton.
What the?
Yup, freaking weird, isn't it?
Babe.
Mate, how many drinks did you have exactly?
I knew you were going to say that.
Because you just described a stranger hitting you with a chameleon skeleton in a bar. You have to understand how that sounds.
Oh, trust me, I understand how it sounds. But I'm telling you it happened.
Look, we believe that you believe it. But come on, you said you got properly drunk. And so how many does that include?
It doesn't matter how many. I know what drunk feels like and I know what real feels like. And this was real. I felt it hit my back. I heard it.
Okay, let's say it was real. Then what? What did she do after?
Nothing. That was the worst part. She just sat there and smiled at me, and then looked back down at her drink, like it was over, like whatever she came to do was done.
I love you, man, but I think you need to drink a pint of water and get some sleep. You're going to feel very differently about this in the morning.
I guess. I'll drop it for now then. But I want it on the record that I'm telling you the truth.
Noted. Are you heading home now?
Yeah, in a minute. There's something else, actually.
The Jenna thing.
How did you know about that?
Because you asked Zara if she was free tonight, and you only do that when something's gone wrong at home. What happened?
We had an argument this afternoon. A bad one. Over text, which made it worse.
What about?
She said I've gone distant, that I spend all my time in the office and leave everything else to her. The housework, the bills, all of it. She said I've put nothing into the relationship for 2 years.
Okay, and what did you say?
I said work picked up and I didn't have a choice about where my energy went.
Harry.
Don't.
I haven't said anything yet.
You don't have to. I can already tell from that single word that you're about to take her side.
I'm not taking a side. I'm just asking you to actually hear what she said. Because from where I'm standing, and I say this as someone who loves you, she's not wrong.
Yeah, I have to agree with Zara on this one, man. You have buried yourself in work. We've all noticed it. Not just Jenna.
Not you as well.
I'm not having a go. I'm just saying, when was the last time we actually saw you? Not a text. Actually saw you in person.
I've been busy.
We know you've been busy. That's sort of the whole point. We haven't all seen each other in over 14 months.
I didn't realize it had been that long.
Harry, you have completely lost yourself in this job. And I think deep down you know that. Jenna's not being dramatic. She's been watching it happen from inside the flat every single day.
Work has to come first right now. I don't have a choice in that. There are things happening at the company that I can't just step away from. It's not as simple as just switching off at 5 o'clock.
No one's asking you to switch off at 5. We're asking you to come up for air every once in a while. To remember the people who are actually in your life.
I hear you. I do. I can't talk about this anymore tonight. My head is all over the place.
That's fair. Go home, get some water, get some sleep. We'll talk properly soon, yeah?
Yeah. That's the street I'm on now. Nearly home.
Text us when you're in.
Will do. And for what it's worth. The woman in the bar was real.
Good night, Harry.
Good night, guys. I'm home. The flat's empty. She's not here.
Did she leave a note or anything?
No, nothing at all. I checked the kitchen counter, the fridge, and the bedroom. Nothing anywhere.
She's probably at her sister's then. That's where she usually goes when things get bad between you two.
Yeah, probably. It's weird being in here without her, though. It's too quiet.
Do you want me to stay on the phone?
No, it's fine. I'm just going to get some water and sit down for a bit. I'll message you in the morn.
Hello, Harry.
Who is this?
You know who this is. We met earlier this evening. You were very polite, until you weren't.
How did you get this number?
That isn't really the question worth asking right now. The question worth asking is whether you'd like to become someone else entirely. Your current life looks very difficult to carry. I can see the weight of it from here.
Zara, that woman from the bar just messaged me.
What?
The woman from the bar. She's messaging me from an unknown number.
Harry, that could be anyone. Someone who knows about tonight messing with you.
Who would do that?
I don't know. Block the number and come off your phone.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how you got my number and I don't know what you think you're doing. But whatever this is, no. The answer is no. Don't message me again.
I understand. That's a very reasonable response. Most people say no at first. It's a large thing to consider. But think about tonight for a moment. The argument, the empty flat, the quiet that's sitting around you right now. You could simply walk away from all of it, not run from it. Walk away properly. A different name, a different face, a different set of rooms to wake up in each morning. Every obligation you currently carry gone.
I'm not interested.
You haven't slept properly in months. I can tell by the way you move. You came to that bar tonight not to celebrate anything, but because being at home felt impossible. I'm not offering you an escape. I'm offering you a replacement. Everything you have now someone else takes on, and you begin again entirely.
That's not how anything works. You can't just swap people like that.
And yet here I am offering it.
She's still messaging.
Then block her.
I know. I will. She's just saying some strange stuff.
Like what?
Like she can make me someone else. New life, new body, no history.
Harry, go to bed. You're tired, and you've had too much to drink, and this person is clearly just trying to get inside your head.
Yeah, sorry. You're right.
You wouldn't owe anyone anything anymore. Not an explanation. Not an apology. Not 2 more years of quietly falling short of what someone else needs you to be. The person you are right now is exhausted. I think you know that. I think you knew that long before tonight. The flat you came home to was empty. And your first feeling, if you're honest with yourself, was relief. Not worry. Relief. That's not a criticism. It's just the truth. And I think it tells you something.
Fine. What happens to me? To who I am now? What happens to this version of me?
You go missing.
No, I don't want that. I take it back. Answer me. Guys, it's Harry.
No, it's not.
This isn't Harry's number.
I know. It's a different phone. I'll explain everything, but I need you both to stay with me and read every single word I'm about to send. Please.
Okay, you have our attention.
Talk.
I've been trying to reach you for 2 days. 2 full days. There was a phone in the bedside drawer of the room I woke up in. It was locked and completely wiped. I've spent the last 2 days jailbreaking it from scratch. I had to rebuild the contacts manually from memory. Your numbers were the only 2 I had memorized.
Harry, what do you mean the room you woke up in? Where are you?
I don't know exactly, but I'm going to try to explain everything as clearly as I can, because I know how this is going to sound, and I need you to try to stay with me.
Go ahead.
2 nights ago, after I messaged Zara and went quiet, Mother messaged me. The woman from the bar. She asked me if I wanted to become someone else entirely. New life, new body, no history. And I know you're both going to say that what I'm about to tell you next was my own fault. And you're probably right. But she kept going. And I was exhausted and drunk and the flat was empty and I said fine.
Harry.
I get how it looks okay. I didn't believe it was actually going to do anything. I thought it was just some strange person playing games. I thought if I said yes, she would stop messaging and leave me alone. I genuinely did not think for a single second that anything real was going to happen.
And then
I woke up. That was the ceiling I woke up to. I took that on the phone as soon as I got into the camera settings. I'd never seen that room before in my life. But that wasn't the worst part.
What was the worst part?
I sat up and looked down at my hands, and they weren't my hands. Bigger, older, different knuckles, different skin. There was a ring on the left hand that I had never worn. I got up and found a mirror in the hallway.
and
That's what I saw. That's not me. That is not my face. I stood there for I don't know how long just staring at it. And then I heard someone moving downstairs.
Who was it?
A woman. She came up the stairs and appeared at the end of the hallway, and she looked at me like she'd seen me 1,000 times before. Completely calm. She said good morning and asked if I'd slept okay. She introduced herself as Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yeah. And I didn't know what to do, so I just stood there. And then I thought maybe if I just told her, maybe if I said it plainly, she'd be able to help me. So I told her I wasn't who she thought I was, that there was something very wrong, that I didn't know how I got here or whose body I was in.
What did she say?
She smiled. Not a confused smile, not a worried smile, just a wider version of the one she already had on her face. And she said, "Don't be so silly," in that exact tone, like I'd said something mildly amusing. And then she walked back downstairs, and I heard her putting the kettle on.
Right.
Okay, Harry. I'm not going to tell you this isn't real. Because I can tell from the way you're writing that you're not messing around. But I need to ask, are you safe right now?
Physically, yes. She hasn't done anything to hurt me. She just keeps treating me like I'm him, whoever he is. She makes meals and calls me down for them. She leaves clothes out like she knows what I'd pick. She does all of it without any of it feeling wrong to her, which is the part that scares me more than anything else.
What happened after she went back downstairs that first morning?
I spent most of the day trying to find a way out. I'll tell you more about that later because it's its own thing entirely. But later that afternoon, I heard her on the phone in another room. I got close enough to the door to listen. She was speaking quietly, almost whispering. And then I managed to make out one line before she pulled the door shut.
What did she say?
He's already aware. That was it. Just that. And I stood in the hallway with my heart going out of my chest. Because that wasn't a conversation between two people talking about someone far away. That was about me. She knew that I knew. And she was reporting it to someone.
Reporting it to who?
I don't know. Mother, I'd imagine. Or someone connected to her.
Harry, this is. I don't even know what this is.
Have you tried just leaving? Through the front door?
I've tried every door in this house, but that's something I'll get to. That's the hallway on the ground floor. I took that this afternoon. Every single one of those doors leads somewhere it shouldn't, but I'll explain that another time.
Okay, we're not going anywhere. Whatever you need.
I have to go for now. Stephanie is calling me downstairs. She does this every evening around the same time, and I've learned it's better not to make her wait. But here is what I believe. My real body is somewhere in this house. Stephanie has it, and I'm going to find it.
Harry, you're on the news. The local morning broadcast. They just ran a missing persons segment and your face was on the screen. That's my TV right now. Harry, that's you.
I saw it too. I had the same channel on in the background while I was getting ready. I nearly dropped my coffee. They said you were last seen leaving a bar 3 nights ago, and that nobody has heard from you since. Your name, your photo, the whole thing. It's already out there.
I know.
How do you already know?
Because I saw it myself. About 20 minutes ago. I was down in the living room before Stephanie got out of bed. The television was already on from last night, and I was just sitting there not really watching it. And then the segment started.
God, Harry.
They used my work photo, the one from the company website. I haven't looked at that photo in years, and I was sitting in a stranger's body in a stranger's living room watching my own face on the morning news. And the presenter was reading out the details, like I was just another story in the bulletin. Last seen leaving a bar on Thursday evening. Friends and family are concerned. Anyone with information is asked to contact the number on screen. And I was sitting right there, watching it, in his body. I can't tell you what that felt like. There isn't a word for it.
I can't even imagine. Are you okay?
No, not even slightly. But I'm holding it together.
What happened when Stephanie came downstairs? Did she see the broadcast?
That's the thing. She came into the living room about 5 minutes after it started. She was carrying her coffee and she looked at the screen. And the segment was still going. They were repeating the details. And the moment the presenter said my name out loud, she walked straight to the television and changed the channel. No expression, no comment, nothing. She just switched it over to something else and sat down like it hadn't happened.
She changed it the second they said your name.
The exact second. Not when the segment started. Not when the photo came up. The moment they said the name.
That wasn't a coincidence. She knew what was on. She was waiting for it.
That's what it felt like. Like she'd already clocked it and she was just waiting until it became necessary to turn it off. She didn't want me sitting there watching it.
Harry, we need to figure out where you are. If we know where you are, we can start thinking about what comes next. Can you describe the house to us? Everything you can remember. Anything that might help narrow it down.
Okay, I'll try. The ceilings are very high. Like unusually high. The floors are old, dark wood throughout. Not laminate, actual old floorboards. They creak in specific places and I've started learning which ones to avoid. The windows are tall, but they sit high up in the walls, which means you can see light but you can't see out at street level unless you drag something over to stand on. I tried that in the kitchen.
And
there's a garden. It looks big. Much bigger than you'd expect from a house this size. And it's overgrown in places but not completely abandoned. Someone tends it occasionally. But here's the thing. I couldn't see a gate from any of the ground floor windows. Not one. Just grass and trees and a stone wall running around the perimeter. And the wall looks old. Like it's been there for a very long time.
What about from the street side? Can you see any road signs, house numbers, anything like that?
No. I've checked every window that faces outward. There's nothing. No numbers on the wall outside. No signs visible from any angle I can get to from inside. It's like the house exists somewhere that doesn't have an address.
That's not possible. Every building has a registered address.
I know it's not possible. I'm just telling you what I can see from in here.
Okay. High ceilings, old wooden floors, large walled garden with no visible gate, windows too high to see street level from. I'm going to start searching. Property listings, planning records, anything that might match that description in the area.
I can help with that too. If we can pull up satellite images of the streets near the bar, cross-reference gardens of that size with old builds.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a bit.
Thank you, both of you. I mean that.
Don't thank us yet. Just stay safe while we look. Okay, I've been going through listings for the last 40 minutes. I searched everything within a 2-mile radius of the bar. Old residential properties, converted period houses, anything with large grounds. I can't find anything conclusive. None of the listed properties match all of it together. Either the ceilings aren't right, or the garden is too small, or there's no record of a building that old on that street.
What if it's not listed? What if whoever owns it has kept it deliberately off the market? Some of these old properties haven't been formally registered since before digital records.
That's exactly what I'm starting to think, which makes it much harder to find from the outside.
Harry, is there anything else at all? Any brand on an appliance, a postmark on a letter left lying around, anything delivered to the house with a return address.
I've been looking for that too. There's nothing. No post on the mat, no labels anywhere, no receipts left out. It's like everything that could identify the location has been removed, or never allowed in to begin with.
We should go to the police. I know you're already on their list as a missing person, but if we told them what was actually happening, if we explained it.
Think about what you're saying. Just actually think it through for a second. Police arrive at a house. They find a man they don't recognize, and that man tells them he is actually someone else entirely, trapped inside the wrong body. What happens next in that scenario? Because I've thought about it, and I cannot find a version of that conversation that ends with anyone believing me, or with me ending up somewhere better than where I am now.
Yeah, okay. Fair point.
So we keep looking from this end, and you keep looking from yours, and we stay in contact every day.
Every day. I'll message when I can. Stephanie went out for a couple of hours yesterday afternoon. That seems to be when it's safest to use the phone.
Got it. We'll watch for you around that time.
Okay, I should put this away for now. She'll be back soon, and I don't want her seeing me on it. That's where I keep it, under the mattress on the far side. She hasn't checked in here yet. At least I don't think she has. Still here. Stephanie was out for just over 2 hours this afternoon. So I used the time to go through every door on the ground floor again. Properly this time. Not just trying the handles and moving on. Actually going through them and seeing where they lead.
And
the door at the end of the kitchen. The one I thought was a pantry. I opened it and walked through and ended up in the hallway. The main hallway. The one I'd just come from.
That's not possible. Geometrically, that doesn't work.
I stood in the kitchen doorway and watched where my feet were going the whole time. I didn't turn around. I didn't double back. I walked in a straight line through the door and came out behind myself.
what about the front door?
Opens onto a wall. Flat gray stone. No gap, no light, no handle on the other side. Just wall.
A wall right behind the front door.
Right behind it. Like the outside of the house has been sealed. Or like there never was an outside to begin with. I've stopped trying the ground floor exits. There's no point. Every door either loops or stops.
Okay, I want to come back to the chameleon thing. The skeleton she hit you with in the bar. I've been pulling on that thread for the last couple of days, and I've found some things.
Tell me.
So most of what's out there is surface level stuff. Chameleons as symbols of adaptability, camouflage, that kind of thing. But if you go further back, into older texts pre-modern folk, there are references to chameleons being used specifically in rituals about identity. Not just change in a general sense, but the actual replacement of one person's identity with another's.
Replacement how?
The idea is that the chameleon, because it can become something it isn't, was seen in certain traditions as a vessel. Something that could hold the essence of a person while their form was redistributed. That's the word one of the texts used. Redistributed.
Where did you find that?
A digitized archive. It's an obscure one. The kind of thing you only land on if you're looking for something very specific. But the passage I circled describes a practitioner using the skeleton of the animal as a key, something that marks the target and opens them up to the exchange.
The skeleton she hit Harry with in the bar.
That's what I think it was. Not a threat, not a warning, a mark. She was marking him that night.
So the moment she hit me with it, that was already the beginning.
I think by the time she messaged you at the flat, the process was already partway started. You agreeing just completed it.
I keep coming back to the fact that I said yes. Even if it wasn't fully real to me, I still said it.
Harry, stop. That's not useful right now. What's useful is figuring out how to undo it.
Exactly. And that's what I want to focus on. The texts I found talk about an anchor, something physical that holds the exchange in place. Something that, if disrupted, should break the connection.
What kind of anchor?
I don't know yet. I'm still looking, but it's something kept close to the source. The practitioner keeps it, which in this case would be Stephanie.
Harry, is there anything in that house that stands out to you? Any room or object that feels different from the rest? Anything Stephanie seems protective of or keeps you away from?
Actually, yes. There's a room.
Tell us.
At the far end of the upper hallway, there are 4 doors up there. 3 of them open normally. Bedroom, bathroom, a small room with nothing in it but an old chair. But the 4th one, at the very end, it's always locked. Every single time I've gone past it. At any hour. Locked.
Has Stephanie ever gone in?
I don't know. I haven't seen her go in. But twice now I've come upstairs and the door has looked different. Not open. Still closed. But the handle facing a slightly different angle. Like it had just been released.
Harry, that room. That has to be where the anchor is. You need to get in there.
I've tried. I tried the handle for the first time 2 days ago. It doesn't move at all. Not even a rattle. It's like it's set into the wall.
Is there a keyhole?
Yes. Old-fashioned one. Large. I looked through it.
And?
Dark. I couldn't see anything inside. But I stayed there with my eye to the keyhole for a while. And after a minute or so, I started to think I could hear something.
What kind of something?
Breathing. Very slow. Very shallow. Like something in there was asleep. Or close to it.
You need to get into that room, Harry. Whatever is in there is important. I genuinely believe that.
I know. I'll try again tonight when she's settled.
Be careful. Don't force it. If she hears you trying the door and comes upstairs.
I know. I'll be quiet. I'll message you both tomorrow. Tried the door again last night. Same result. Absolutely nothing. That's the door. I took that from as far back as I could. I didn't want to get too close in case she heard the floorboards.
Still no give at all.
None. It doesn't feel like a lock. It feels like the door is part of the wall. Like it was never meant to open from this side.
But you can still hear it.
Yeah. I pressed my ear to the wood this time instead of looking through the keyhole. And it's there. That same breathing from the last time.
Okay. Keep trying. There may be a point where it gives. If the anchor inside is connected to you, then maybe the door responds to something about your presence. The right moment, the right state. I don't know. I'm still looking into it.
All right. I have to go for now. She's moving around downstairs. I can't sleep, guys. I haven't been able to sleep properly for the last several nights. And I need to tell you why.
What's going on?
Something has been happening at night. In the room. And I've been putting off saying it because I wasn't sure I trusted what I was seeing. But it's happened 4 nights in a row now, and I don't think I can explain it away anymore.
Tell us.
I keep waking up in the early hours, around 2 or 3 in the morning, and when I open my eyes, there are people in the room.
People.
Standing. Not moving. Just standing around the edges of the room in the dark, looking at me.
Harry.
I know how it sounds. Believe me. My first thought every single time is that it's a dream, but I've started pinching the inside of my arm when it happens, hard enough to leave a mark, and I feel it every time. It's not a dream.
How many people?
It changes. The first night there were 2. The second night I counted 5. Last night there were more than I could keep track of in the dark. They just stand there, completely still. And then they all do the same thing.
What do?
They point up, all of them at once, straight up at the ceiling. And they hold it for a moment. And then they bring their arm down slowly. And they point directly at me. And then they're gone. I took that last night. I don't know if you can see them clearly, but they're there, in the corner. I was shaking when I took it.
I can see them.
Yeah, I can see them too.
I've been lying here tonight trying to actually think about what they are. Not just react to them, actually think. And I keep coming back to one thing.
What?
What if they're not something external? What if they're the people who were here before me, in this body? What if Stephanie has done this before? More than once? What if this body has had other people inside it? People who got trapped the same way I did, and never got out. And what I'm seeing at night is them, still in here somehow, stuck in the walls of whoever this body belongs to, pointing at the ceiling because that's all they can do, and pointing at me because they recognize what I am.
Harry,
Give us a minute. Stay with us. We're here.
I'm not spiraling. I want to be clear about that. I'm frightened, but I'm not spiraling. I've just been staring at this ceiling for 3 hours, and that's the conclusion I keep arriving at. And I needed to say it out loud to someone.
Rowan, are you reading what I'm reading?
yeah, the figures.
It matches almost exactly what the archive text described. I didn't want to say it in the group thread until I'd spoken to you first. But the passage I found, the one about the vessel body being used repeatedly, it specifically mentions residual consciousness. The idea that each soul placed into the body leaves something behind when it's discarded, a trace, and that over time those traces accumulate.
And Harry is seeing them.
He's seeing every person Stephanie has done this to, all of them still in there, pointing up because they remember what it was like to be somewhere else, and pointing at him because they know he's the newest one.
Which means Stephanie is Mother.
That's what I think. Mother is just what she calls herself when she's out there finding new people. Stephanie is what she is at home. They're the same person.
How long has she been doing this?
I don't know. But if Harry can see that many figures, it's been a very long time.
We need to tell him. He deserves to know what those things are.
I know. But I need you to help me think about how. Because if we just say it plainly, he's already frightened and he's already isolated and he's already in that body alone in the dark at 3 in the morning. If we tell him he's one of an unknown number of people she's trapped and discarded, he might stop functioning, and we need him functional.
So we give him the part that matters. The part he can actually use.
Exactly. We tell him what the anchor is. We tell him what to do about it. And we frame everything else around the fact that he can get out, not around the fact that others didn't.
Agreed. You should be the one to tell him. He responds better to you on the hard stuff.
I know. Give me a moment. Harry, I need to tell you something, and I need you to read all of it before you respond.
Okay.
I think you're right about the figures. Based on everything I've found, I think they are the people who were placed in that body before you. I think Stephanie has done this many times. This isn't the first time she's taken someone, and the body you're in has been used as a vessel before, more than once. The figures are what's left of the people who came before you, traces, still caught inside it. They're pointing up because they remember existing somewhere above all of this. And they're pointing at you because you're the most recent. And they want you to know what they never managed to figure out in time.
But here is the difference between you and them, Harry. You have us. They didn't.
How many do you think there have been?
I don't know. And I don't want you to sit with that question right now. Because the number doesn't change what you need to do next. What matters is the anchor. See those 2 underlined lines? The ritual that Stephanie is using requires a physical anchor to hold the exchange in place. Something she keeps close. Something that tethers your real self to the body she has stored it in. Without that anchor, the exchange cannot sustain it. If the anchor is disrupted, the hold breaks, and you come back.
My body. That's the anchor. She has my real body in that locked room. That's what the breathing is.
That's what I believe, yes. Your body kept intact and in stasis. That's what's keeping the exchange locked in place. And that locked room is where she's keeping it.
So if I get into that room, and I disrupt whatever she's built around it, that breaks it.
That's what the text suggests. Yes.
Harry, are you still with us?
Yeah, still here. Let me think.
Take your time.
Guys, I need you both right now. Are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. What's happening?
The room opened. I don't know how. I came upstairs tonight the same as every other night, and I walked past it out of habit more than anything. And the handle turned.
It just turned?
I didn't force it. I barely even pushed. It was like it had been waiting. Like something decided tonight was the time it would let me in.
Did you go inside?
Yes, but I need to go slowly here, because I have to tell you what I saw in there properly. And I need you both to just let me write it out without interrupting.
Okay.
We're listening.
The room is small, smaller than I expected from the outside of the door. No furniture, no windows. The walls are bare stone underneath the plaster. You can see it coming through in patches. Like the room is much older than the rest of the house. And the floor is stone too. Cold. Even through the socks, I could feel how cold it was the second I stepped in. There was a smell. Not a bad smell exactly. Just something old. Something shut in for a very long time. And then I looked down.
Harry.
It was me. My body. My actual real body. Laid out on the floor on its back. Arms at the sides. Eyes closed. Completely still. But breathing. That same slow, shallow breathing I've been hearing through the keyhole for weeks. And around it. Arranged around it in a circle on the stone floor. Dead chameleons. Every single one of them placed exactly. Not scattered. Not dropped. Each one positioned. Evenly spaced. Forming a complete circle around where my body is lying. I counted them before I heard her. There were 12.
12.
All dried out. Curled up. Like they'd been there for a long time. Some of them looked very old. Much older than the others. And that's when I registered that she was in the room.
Stephanie was in there.
She was standing at the far end with her back to the door. Completely still. Like she was waiting for something, or concentrating on something. She hadn't heard me come in. She wasn't reacting at all. She was just standing there looking at the far wall. And I stood in the doorway for I don't know how long. Not moving. Not breathing if I could help it. And then I stepped back out into the hallway and pulled the door until it was almost closed. I'm on the floor at the top of the stairs right now. Messaging you from here. She's still in there.
Okay. Harry, I need you to listen to me very carefully. The circle is the anchor. That's what's holding the exchange in place. Your body at the center of it, contained by those 12 points around it. The chameleons aren't just symbolic. They're structural. They're what's keeping the connection locked between your real body and the one you're in now. Every text I found about this kind of ritual comes back to the same principle. The circle is what sustains it. Severance of the ring severs the hold. If you break that circle, if you disturb even one of those placements enough to break the continuity of it, that should interrupt whatever she has anchored. And I believe it gives you back your body.
How sure are you?
As sure as I can be without having done this myself, which I know is not entirely reassuring. But Harry, everything I have found points to the same thing. This is the mechanism. This is how it works. And this is how it stops.
Harry, she is still in that room. She has her back to the door. You know where you need to go, and you know what you need to do. If you wait and she comes out and finds you on the stairs with this phone, that window is gone. Go now. While she's still inside and facing the other way, go right now.
Okay, I'm going back in. It worked.
Harry!
What?
Is that your number? That's your original number.
Yes, it's me. My actual number. My actual phone. My actual hands holding it.
Where are you right now?
I'm home. I'm in the flat. I'm sitting on my own floor. In my own body. It worked.
Oh my God.
How?
I don't know where to start. I genuinely don't know where to start. I broke the circle. I went back into that room and Stephanie was still standing at the far end with her back to me. And I crossed to the circle as quietly as I could on that stone floor. And I reached down and I picked up the nearest chameleon. And the moment it left the floor, she turned around.
What did she do?
She screamed. Not a normal scream. Not fear, not anger. Something else entirely. Something I don't have a word for. And she came at me. And I don't remember a lot of what happened after that. I just remember holding the chameleon away from the circle and not letting go of it no matter what. And then everything went dark. And then I woke up here.
You woke up in the flat.
On the kitchen floor. Face down. My phone was on the counter above me. Still on. Like I just set it down a moment ago. I've been sitting here on the floor for I don't know how long just breathing. Just checking that the breathing feels right. Mine. That it's mine.
I need you to check the news right now. Open the news on your phone. Tell me what you see.
1 second. That's the house. That is the house I was in. I recognize the shape of it from the upper windows. The roof line. That's it.
Are those priests?
That's what it says in the article. Police arrived first after a call came in from a neighbor about sounds from inside, and then a group of clergy arrived separately within the hour. The article says their presence is unexplained, but they were let through the cordon, which means whoever called it in knew what they were dealing with.
They knew. Someone out there already knew what Stephanie was.
Or what Mother was.
They're the same person. I should have said that already. Stephanie and Mother are the same person. Mother is just what she called herself when she was out there, finding people, marking them. And Stephanie is what she was inside that house. They were always the same.
I know. Rowan and I worked that out a while ago. We just didn't want to say it until we were sure. Harry, they've taken her. If she's been arrested and the circle is broken, the mechanism goes with her. She can't do this to anyone else.
That's her. That's Stephanie. I'd know that cardigan anywhere. She wore it almost every day.
She's in custody. It's over.
Yeah.
Harry, I've been sitting on weeks of research. Everything I found. The archive texts, the passages about the anchor, the chameleon symbolism, all of it. I'm sending every single piece of it to the authorities today. Everything I have.
Good. Do it. They're going to need it.
Harry, I have to say something.
Go on then.
The first night, when you told us about the woman in the bar, and I laughed. I should never have done that. I should have listened to you.
Rowan.
I mean it. You told us something real happened, and I laughed and told you to drink some water and go to sleep. And I've been thinking about that ever since you first messaged us from the other phone. It's been sitting with me this whole time.
You couldn't have known. I barely believed it myself.
Still, I'm sorry, mate. I really am.
I know. Thank you. Both of you. I don't know what I would have done without you two on the other end of that thread. I think about those other people. The ones I could see at night. And the only difference between me and them was you.
Don't go there right now. You're home. That's what matters.
Yeah, you're right. Give me a few minutes. There's someone I need to message. Jenna, I don't know if you're going to read this, and I don't blame you if you don't, but I need you to know how sorry I am. Not a quick sorry. Not the kind I'd have sent 2 months ago in the middle of an argument. A real one. I've been so distant for so long, and I told myself it was work and that I had no choice. But I've had a lot of time recently to think about what actually matters. More time than I expected. And it was you. It was always you. I have a lot to tell you. Things that are going to sound completely impossible. But I promise every word of it is true. And if you'll take me back, I will put everything I have into being present again. The way I used to be.
Harry, where have you been? I saw the news. I saw your face on the news. I've been out of my mind.
I know. I'll explain everything. I promise. Every single part of it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm home.
Then I'll hear you out. Come over.
Hey, are you both free?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm here.
So something happened yesterday. Something good, I think, after everything I told the police. And after the report Zara sent them with all the research. They reached out to me yesterday afternoon. They've been working with a broadcaster, and they're putting together a formal public warning about what happened to me, about what Stephanie was doing.
A public broadcast.
Going out across multiple platforms, apparently. Online, television, radio. The whole thing. Because they're worried it could happen again. That she might not have been working alone. Or that someone else out there knows how to do what she did.
God, that's a real thought, isn't it?
Yeah, it kept me up last night. But here's the thing. They asked me to review the clips before they go out. To make sure the information is accurate. And I thought I'd go through them with you two, if that's okay. Because you were there for all of it. And I think I'd rather not watch them alone.
Of course.
Send them over.
Okay, I'll send them one at a time. Give each one a moment before I send the next. This is clip 1.
Woken up and something just felt off, like the air in your room was heavier.
Okay, I've read it once and my skin is already crawling. I don't know why. It's not even graphic. It's just the way it's phrased.
It sounds uncomfortably familiar, like something you've felt before but never had words for. And now someone has just handed you the words.
That was my reaction too. Clip 2.
If your own voice sounds like a stranger's, don't say anything. Don't scream. Don't ask questions.
Don't scream.
That's the part that gets me the most. Don't scream. Not don't panic, not stay calm. Don't scream. Because screaming is the first thing you'd do. And whoever wrote this knows that.
Clip 3.
Do not tell anyone you're not who they think you are. This happened to me. Last Thursday.
Last Thursday. See, that's what does it. The rest of it reads like a warning, but the moment it names a specific day, it stops being a warning. It becomes a testimony. Someone sat down and wrote that knowing exactly which Thursday they meant.
Which means this has happened to other people. People who survived it and reported it. Harry, you're not the only one.
I know. The officer who called me mentioned that. But she couldn't give me details. Clip 4.
But when I woke up, the ceiling was too high. My sheets were different. My phone had a different wallpaper.
The wallpaper. That's the kind of detail you could not invent. You don't think about your phone wallpaper until it's wrong. It's such a specific, ordinary thing. And it's the first thing that tells you.
Because everything else you could maybe explain away. The ceiling, the sheets. Your brain could argue its way around those in a half-asleep state. But the wallpaper, that just sits there being wrong.
Clip 5.
I rushed to the mirror, and what I saw was someone else. A man. Taller.
I don't want to imagine standing in front of that mirror. I genuinely don't. I've thought about it since you first described it weeks ago, and I still can't place myself in it without something in me shutting the thought down.
Because there's no way to prepare for it. There's no version of your life that trains you for that moment.
There really isn't. I remember just standing there, not moving, not making a sound, just looking. Clip 6.
I panicked and ran into the hallway. A woman appeared. She looked up at me with tired eyes and said, "You okay, honey?"
That's Stephanie. I'm certain of it. Tired eyes. That's her.
The tired eyes are the thing, aren't they? Because it implies she's been doing this for a long time. Long enough to be tired of it.
Or tired from it. Like the ritual costs something. Like it takes something from her each time. Which might explain the state of the house. The age of it. The way everything looked like it had been standing still for decades.
Clip 7.
I tried telling her. I whispered, "I think something's wrong with me." She paused, looked concerned, and then smiled again. "Don't be silly, you're perfect."
The smile. That's the worst part of all of it. Not the rage, not the threat. The smile. The smile means she's done this enough times that your confusion doesn't even register as a problem. It's routine to her. You're routine to her.
You're perfect. What does that even mean? Perfect for what? For the role she needed filled? For the body she'd prepared?
I've thought about that a lot. I don't think I want to know the answer. Clip 8.
Later that night, I saw her on the phone. She was whispering, crying. I heard one line before she shut the door. He knows. He's starting to remember.
That's your experience. Word for word. He's already aware is what you heard. And this says he's starting to remember. Same call. Same woman. Different person on the other end of it. Hearing your exact story played back through someone else's account is the strangest thing I've ever read.
She was crying, though. That's interesting. In Harry's version, she was whispering, but he didn't mention crying. By whoever this account belongs to. She was crying. Like something was slipping. Like she was losing control of it.
Clip 9.
I found a note under my pillow. It wasn't mine. It said, "Do not resist. Let them love you. It's the only way you survive."
Whoever left that note wanted the person to give up entirely. That's not a warning from someone trying to help. That's a note from someone who already gave up themselves and was passing on the only logic that kept them going.
Let them love you. It's the only way you survive. So some of them did survive it by just becoming who she needed them to be and letting go of whoever they actually were.
Harry, you didn't leave a note like that under the pillow.
No, I didn't. I found the room instead. Clip 10. Last one.
On the news, there was a missing person alert. The name? Mine.
Okay, I need a moment after that one.
Yeah, me too.
Harry, with this out in the world, with people actually hearing this, nobody should ever fall for it again. Nobody should ever reach that point where they're watching their own face on the news from inside someone else's body. If even one person reads these clips and recognizes the signs before it's too late, then this whole thing meant something.
I agree, 100%. It's already being shared. Look at that. People are watching it right now.
I know. I saw that earlier. Someone in the comments already. And that's just the first one I read.
It's going to reach people. The right people. The ones who need it.
I hope so. I really do. And I hope you're both right. That it's finally over.
It's over, Harry.
Yeah, it is.